Hello and welcome to my review of the Adeptus Astartes Thunderhawk gunship for Aeronautica Imperialis from Games Workshop. It's right here. I don't know whether you can see it, but it's the model on the right hand side and it will cost you £26. Now, I do not collect Aeronautica Imperialis by any means, but I just could not pass up the opportunity to get hold of a plastic Thunderhawk and give you a first look and review. The Thunderhawk is my favourite model and unit in the whole of Warhammer 40,000, so it would seem fitting that I indeed pick it up and give you a look at it. It's important to hold on to your instruction guide because the rules for the Thunderhawk gunship are at the back. I kind of wish this set included a separate coloured card, a bit like Adeptus Titanicus does, because then you're not going to mistakenly throw this in the bin and you can just have the card ease of use. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the model up close and personal in detail, and then go through some size comparisons with some Adeptus Titanicus miniatures, because they are supposedly to scale, and it seems like they're to scale with the 28mm scales as well. So without further ado, let's have a look at this plastic Thunderhawk and have a look at all of its detail. So as you can see, it's kind of a 99.9% replica of the current Forge World Thunderhawk that they do. There are some features that for obvious reasons don't work, and there are others that do. For instance, the front assault ramp doesn't open and close like on the full-size model. There are also items that would normally move, like the heavy bolter turrets, which move on the big model, and the sponson heavy bolter turrets. The las cannons stay in one place, so that means that when you have the attack wings up like that, the las cannons are going to be as if they were down, whereas on the full scale they follow the orientation of the model. The turbo laser is kind of spot on with the detail. It's very accurate. I found a little discrepancy here with the number of nodules, but it's nothing major, and for the most part the underneath is the same, but you've got a big cutout there for the flying stand. You've got the 6 missiles, which is the same, and all the landing gear. Even the foot that's recessed a little bit is the same too. The air brakes do not open out, unlike the full-size model, and the canopy is kind of sculpted into that fuselage of the Thunderhawk, whereas on the main one you can completely detach it, and you can see the pilots inside. So size comparisons then. You've seen it next to a full-scale Thunderhawk. A few people have asked whether they can, put these Aeronautica flyers on Adeptus Titanicus bases. Yes, of course. I see no issues with that at all. They are to scale. The one thing I will say is flyers, generally, even the Xiphon, are a bit bigger than you'd expect them to be. Just the flyers in general seem quite big compared to Titans. But if we show you a Warlord Titan, I'm just looking at my 28mm Warlord Titan in the background, and the turbo lasers barely come up to the knees, the same as with this one. And I believe that height-wise it would be a similar story. If I laid the Thunderhawk up on its tail, it would come up to almost the carapace of the Warlord. So yes, in short, you can put the flyers from Aeronautica on your AT bases, but the Thunderhawk is a super heavy flyer. It's one of the largest ones that they do, so trying to fit that anywhere on these standard bases, because they haven't brought out an Imperator or anything larger than the Warmaster, and even the Warmaster shares the same base as the Warlord. There's possibilities of sawing it in half and cutting off the wings and things like that, so at least you've got that option. Compared to a Imperial Knight, and what we'll do is we'll just bring down an Imperial Knight full scale one. Here's one I painted earlier, and you can see there it's uncanny, it really is. You know, the turbo laser almost goes up to the top, and the same for the full scale. So I hope those size comparisons have helped and puts it into perspective for you. That even if you didn't want to use any of these flyers in game with AT, don't know whether they'd make that possible at some point, you can certainly have them on like a custom battle board where your Knights and Titans, you know, fight for them, and that would look really, really cool. So a couple more size comparisons I'd like to make is just with the usual models, which is a Primaris Space Marine on the right, normal Space Marine on the left, and then Sly Marbo in the middle. Unfortunately, I don't have the Aeronautica Imperialis boxed game. I would love to get my hands on a set in future, because then I can give you more sort of scalable size comparisons with the other Space Marine flyers. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite a large flyer even compared to a few Primaris Space Marines. And for the last part of my review, I will be going through the Thunderhawk Gunships Aeronautica Imperialis rules. Now, I'm not that familiar about the rules, so please do go easy on me, but I will just read out what is included in the box. So the Thunderhawk gunship is 44 points, and it's a bomber class. It's got a structure of 8, a throttle of 2, minimum speed 0, maximum speed 5, maximum altitude 5. It has a transport of 4, fuel, there's a hyphen. It has ace maneuvers 1 to 4, and handling is 3+. It has a turbo laser, which is a firing arc is front up, and the firepower is 2-2-3, damage is 2+, ammo is UL, I'm thinking that's unlimited, special is extra damage 4+, twin las cannon is an arc of front, firepower 0-2-1, damage 2+, ammo UL, and special is extra damage 6+. It's got a port heavy bolter turret, left side front, firepower 4-1-0, damage 5+, ammo UL. The starboard heavy bolter turret is a right side front 4-1-0, damage 5+, and ammo UL. And then the port wing heavy bolters is all round, is a firing arc of all round, down, firepower 4-1-0, and a damage of 5+, ammo UL. And then it's got the starboard wing heavy bolters, firing arc is all round, down, firepower 4-1-0, with a damage of 5+, and the ammo UL. Optional weaponry. The Thunderhawk gunship may be equipped with up to 3 additional weapons chosen from the following list at 2 points each. So you can give it more weapons, which includes a pair of Hellstrike missiles, which a firing arc is front, firepower 2-2-2, damage 3+, ammo 1, ground attack, extra special is ground attack, extra damage 6+, or a pair of wing bombs. As a side note, they're not included in the full scale resin kit, and we're seeing a lot of this with some of the plastic kits, like the Fire Raptor, including twin las cannons in their turrets. So the pair of wing bombs, firing arc is front, firepower 4-0-0, damage 2+, ammo 1, special, ground attack, extra damage 5+. So there you go, that is the Thunderhawk Gunships rules for Aeronautica Imperialis. I'd like to run a little survey in the comments and find out who is buying this plastic Thunderhawk not for Aeronautica. I'd love to find out if you're just buying it for a collector's piece, if you're buying it to go with your Adeptus Titanicus. My feeling is not many people are buying it solely for Aeronautica, but I'm sure the comment section will provide us with accurate data as to who is picking this awesome plastic Thunderhawk up. What do you guys think of this fantastic model? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below as always. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.